An event that only months ago seemed unthinkable, the inauguration of comedian and actor Volodymyr Zelensky as president of Ukraine.
Volodymyr Zelensky, волею народа обраний президентом України.
Zelensky has become president before. His character in a popular TV series, Servant of the People, is a schoolteacher whose improbable rise to the presidency is built on a campaign against corruption. Zelensky's own rise, now taking up the role for real, was built not on clear policies but on public distrust. In fact, little is known about his policies. Instead, Ukraine is taking a chance on a man with no political experience, rejecting a political class that many voters feel has failed them. Corruption remains rife, and a war in the east that divides the country continues with no end in sight.
Zelensky's problem here is that people didn't vote for him. They voted against the establishment, against the other candidates, the people who had been running Ukraine for the last 25 years. And you saw that today in various reports from the Ukrainian parliament. There weren't massive crowds there supporting Zelensky. So Zelensky's popularity isn't really very deep in that sense. It's more an anti-vote than a pro-vote.
Supporters see Zelensky as a breath of fresh air. Among his first steps, a pledge to call early parliamentary elections. He's referred to some MPs as petty crooks. And a promise to end the war with Russian-backed separatists. I'm ready, he said, to do everything so that our heroes don't die. That's something his predecessor, Petro Poroshenko, wasn't able to do. And while Poroshenko did make reforms that helped Ukraine stave off economic collapse, voters decided he hadn't done enough to rid the country of corruption. Zelensky will be under great pressure to do better. A presidency that breaks with tradition got off to the most non-traditional start. No flashy convoy for Volodymyr Zelensky, who chose to walk the streets to his swearing-in ceremony. High fives and selfies, also not hallmarks of previous administrations. All of this clearly styled as a fresh start for Ukraine, even though no one really knows what President Zelensky plans to do or is capable of. Jonah, Al Jazeera.